welcome to Castle Fight. Here we are going to play 3v3, and Kidson has selected all of the correct rules, which will allow this to be the best possible Castle Fight ever. I trust this is single lane only as well. And he's banned the Elven Union, so apparently elves are overpowered. Well, true. Oh, I keep getting Murlocs every bloody time. Alright, I'm going to see what they build. Let's see what they're going for. What's it going to be? Then we're going to try to counter.
Hi!
So they've got two at the top, so I could go to the top. Join Kidson and Kappa. You've got the bottom. Although, to be fair, they all go down one single lane, but I suppose I'll just mimic what they're doing for now. So they've got... I can build melee. Melee, ranged, magic, damage, pierce. So melee, magic, pierce. And these are vulnerable to nothing. Aren't they elves? And they're also immune to nothing. That's a predicament. That one's immune to magic, so there you go, finally. It's decided. The serpents. There's something I can hurt with magic. I'm going for it. Right. Speaking of magic, you're going to kill him before I can kill him. Oh! I forgot how fun the Tinker one is. Freaking goblin sappers. Building those is great. Humans. Kidson is claiming that this race is overpowered. So in this game you got Rescue Strike, which is a massive AoE ability to sort of destroy everything on the screen that belongs to the enemy team. Bear in mind that you've only got a maximum of one each, so that's 3 total for each team, since there's 3 versus 3 here. And you only want to use it when you absolutely need to, so don't use it now, for example. Plus you've got auto repair, so always be standing by a castle or whatever needs to be repaired the most. And keep an eye on whatever they're producing. So my quarters going to take care of business and get me an extra 6 gold. Thank you very much, but you won't last on the next one. Sappers, again, not very vulnerable to much of anything.
Our allies' town needs help.
So what race is this Hunter's Hall if they're not the Elvens? I guess they're Night Elves then. Because apparently the elves... I've heard this before, elves have been troublemakers before. Look at that Quartal just skipping past half the content. Who does he think he is? Pay-to-win player? I guess so, because he's doing well as well. Sirens are good, eh? To be fair, they're probably likely to build their next unit, which is anti-air. And it's vulnerable to piercing damage, so... Next one for me is going to be 250 gold piercing then. Unless something changes that. Bear in mind that it was advised to me the last time we played Castle Fight that you don't necessarily always want to be looking at what they're vulnerable to. You also want to be looking at what you can build that they don't do much damage versus. So for example, they got piercing, they've got chaos, piercing. So chaos isn't easy to counter, but lots of piercing damage, melee damage, piercing melee damage. So anything that's got high health is tanky. Something like heavy magic, heavy armor would be good. That's unarmored, that's medium armored, light armored, heavy. So again, Spawning Grounds looks like a good choice. Currently observing what they're doing right now. Someone forgot to put -FOW. So we're going to get lag, apparently. Well, we'll see how we get on. There are only 3 players on each team, which should also reduce the lag. Because this is a 5v5 map, and we tend to play it that way simply because I like to let as many people play as possible. But for this specific video, we're going to have it as a 3v3 to show off what this Castle Fight can be capable of in such circumstances. And bearing that in mind, it should be a bit more tactical, a bit more strategy based. So there we go. Come over here, get me that spawning ground. I'll build it over here, maybe one next to each other. Keep near the back. Keeping an eye. They're still focusing on piercing damage, which does reduce damage. So only 70% damage versus heavy. And bear in mind that when these Nagas come out, they've got heavy armor. So that's the way I'm looking at it from this point of view. You're trying to counter what they've got, but at the same time produce something that they can't counter very easily either. Very difficult to try to get that. What's my favourite Warcraft 3 hero? Salami. Easy answer. Tauren Chieftain hands down every time. No question. That's just easy to me. Tauren Chieftain is the easy winner. Oracle Sirens, 625 mana, because you want to go for anything that works on mana as well when you've got it available to you. And you can only get mana through building the lower items, such as the buildings that cost gold. We are getting a little bit overrun here, so let's see how we get on. We don't desperately need to use Rescue Strike, and we can definitely... We can wait, I think, for a while, so you can sort of build up and get as much gold as possible and get the biggest snowball possible as well. It's not a bad idea, I suppose, as soon as you've built or done that Rescue Strike, you get a load of gold, and then you build as fast as possible so you can build up as much of a wave. I guess Rescue Strike still looks okay at the moment. He's going to wait probably till the last second. It's going to be Kitson using it. Try to get as much value out of it as possible. Yeah, there you go. Because if you wait too much longer for those, you might take a bit too long. Okay, so this guy is tanking up quite nicely, even with -2 armor. Still does get countered by the magic damage. So the magic damage is vulnerable to pierce. So again, they kind of counter each other. So it's still not a bad idea to keep producing those. You can get the little Murlocs and upgrade them, but I don't know if I really want to worry about those. I don't think they've ever been good for me when I've played Naga before. I'm sure someone's going to say, but the Murlocs are the best ones. I'm not so sure, fella. They tend to get killed very easily and don't produce all that much effectiveness. Tell Kitson to get upgrade to the Marksman. He still hasn't upgraded. You heard, Kitson. Upgrade to Marksman. That's what you need. Otherwise we're all going to die. Okay, so I might get another heavy armoured unit here that does siege damage, which isn't bad. It's got Bash and Thorn Shell, so 35% of damage can be reflected, but I don't know if that definitely works versus ranged units, so again he might not be that good. But I want to go for him. I don't think he's going to be terrible versus what this is. Siege should be pretty tanky for the most part. Just need another 10 mana. I'm going to do it now, because we're literally going to die if it doesn't happen, so there you go. Just had to do it. Right. Power Pool, let's go.
Your building is
We've only got one Rescue Strike now, so I'm surprised that it's these guys. I'm really suspicious of these guys. They're like the starting units. They got 40 to 60 chaos damage, and they're not really vulnerable to anything. I thought those were the ones that are supposed to be banned, but maybe not. A lot of those Night Elf units seem pretty strong. Hello there, Tagalodicious. What are the traditions on this strange planet? You've been told that these worship you? I wouldn't say worship. I'd say come to watch me fail, for the most part, is what a lot of people do. They've made that their hobby. But we can always turn it around, hopefully. You'd think at least with 2 Rescue Strikes, we should be able to have 1 turnaround. Because if we don't, then we're definitely going to lose this first round. And I believe it's random each race. You get a random race, and you get 2 rounds. So if we lose this one, we still have like a couple more rounds to win. So, will I get enough gold if I save up for Ancient Pyramid, which spits the earth below a random enemy unit, damaging and slowing all enemy ground units in that region, dealing 40 damage, slows by 50%. Or the Oracle of the Silence, which gives you an enemy unit over time. I feel like that's a really good one. I really like the Tidal Guardian as well, but that costs a lot. Because he spits down one entire lane. A huge wave. So that's clearly very, very good, as we're playing on single lane. I'm going to wait and save just a little bit longer for the Oracle Sirens. I've definitely got enough wood. You can't trade resources in this by the looks of it. You can purchase some items from the middle. The Blast Staff is like a projectile that shoots off every now and then randomly to a random enemy unit nearby your character, and your character can only travel like this far. If you go any further than that, so you can't sit here with your main character and get away with that. Right. Oracle Sirens, here we go. Should be getting one of their units, hopefully, as soon as I get up to 18 mana. So this replenishes mana every time. It gets up to 18 mana. It's going to steal something good for me. Hopefully they're forced to use their rescue strike before it does that. Although it might be able to do it twice by the time it comes through. So now we've got 190 wood, which means that I don't have to worry about building any more of those structures that focus so much on wood. Like the 600 wood, 625 wood. I can't possibly build them. Siege turtles. Oh, they're being kited back by the air. Oh, I was like, yeah, come on. Split round. Make it hard for them to use their rescue strike. You can mimic what their rescue strike would be like if you still had it available. Oh, wow, they went for that fairly early. No nonsense approach rescue strike there.
Our warriors have engaged the
Night Stalker. I can't remember what maps I played yesterday now. I can't remember off the top of my head. So we got another attack going, so that first rescue strike doesn't seem to be enough to do the trick. You still sort of wave it up. But bear in mind that we're going to be even on rescue strikes after they've used theirs. Which they will have to use theirs. They won't get past this otherwise. So, my buildings. I might be saving up for the Naga's Siren. Chaos damage. She's got unarmored. So, she has the ability to purge and summon lobsters. That's good. Summon more crap that just sits in the way. And tanks for a little bit. So, let's go for that next. Which should be in a minute now.
More gold is required.
There we go.
Your building
Come back and repair. So how many of these are doing extra damage to unarmored? 105%. Chaos does damage to every type thing. Unarmored seems pretty safe versus everything that I see that's coming from their lane. So building unarmored units technically shouldn't be terrible. Hey, I just stole that. And he used up one of their sappers. That was a bit of an awkward steal. You can't manually... Oh, maybe you can. If I take it off and go for like the better items, although will the Adamite Golem be available for stealing? Unable to target this unit. I'm going to get the steam tank. Unable to target this unit. Okay, you're playing hard to get. I need to steal something though. So what else have you got that's worthwhile stealing? Let's go for you. Oh, can I not target any of their units? Ah, you can't target anything. Okay, so you just have to leave it on auto. Because you can't manually target anything. That's a shame. Salami, you did already just ask me what my favourite hero was about 4 minutes ago, and I answered it with the Tauren Chieftain. Have I thought about playing the Hunted again? Some people have requested that. I can't say I have thought about playing it again anytime soon. It's something that's got kept and it will be played in future games, but it's something that would probably be more like a 24-hour stream kind of deal. All abilities pick random units. You cannot manipulate it. Oh, okay. So you can't basically manipulate anything, basically. Is it time for that blast staff? I'm coming over here to try to prepare this tower, but that's not going to last. So that's a waste of resources in that tower now at this stage. Oh my god. Just build something right now. More Naga Sirens for now. Go back to repairing. Because you need to use up that gold. Because it does build up the wood. Right, that's our last rescue strike, so we basically can't afford to lose now. I don't like these guys with lots of chaos damage. Nerf, ban this Night Elf race. It's too good. Too good. I feel like that's main swing for them.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I'm getting sirens. Here they come. They got 60 to 100 damage, which is a lot actually. And they're ranged. I believe they summon lobsters, don't they? Or is it purge? What did they do? Purge and lobsters. Well, look at that. I think at this stage, since we don't want to let them take over again, I need to build and spend my gold pretty much whenever available on the decent units. Rather than save it up for like a cool thing like Tidal, even though I've got like the wood to support it. Not the wood for that, but the wood for like one of these other 600 wood buildings. Splits the earth below a random enemy unit, damaging all units in that region. That's pretty good. I'll maybe get that next time.
Our warriors have engaged and our allies' town needs help. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You can cancel all of these to come out at the same time, but to be quite frank at this stage, I don't think it's making that much of an impact. Probably the early stage. Stop asking me what my favourite hero is now. I think it's pretty obvious. What's my favourite hero? Type it out in the comments section. Go. See if you were paying attention. That is quite the barrel. So I'm going to go for this ancient pyramid, which is going to earthquake and destroy any clumps of units, hopefully, that they've got going for them. Let's see. So when that reaches 7 mana, can't always see where it impacts. This is one hell of a group. That's correct, Torrent Chieftain. Certainly not the pillar. Oh, what the hell? Was that a rescue strike? That was a rescue strike. That was very far out. Okay, I'm going for another siren to steal another unit because the wood allows for it. And you get more and more income, I think, as you build buildings. So you can wait for that, you know, the bigger stuff, but it's not really worth it, I don't think. It's too much of a wait. You need to keep the, you know, the snowball going. What are you talking about, Lord Piggy? I'm doing a great job in this. My favourite character in all of World of Warcraft lore is probably Illidan, if not Arthas. They're both major lore proponents. You know, they're major catalysts for the whole story of Warcraft 3. So those two for me. I find Thrall a bit boring, so not too worried about Thrall.
My song echoes from deeps.
We demand additional
Our
lumber.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Can I upgrade anything? Yes. Maybe not. No, I can't. Can't upgrade it. Oh, I can upgrade these.
Hi!
And that's it. Can't upgrade those anymore. And I don't think you can upgrade those. More Naga Sirens. That chaos damage is good stuff. So they got like a death and decay ability, which is really strong. Seems to be doing quite a nice job. Or is that ours? And we're just running into it because we're obliterating them so harsh.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I don't know why my Sacred Grove consistently gets desecrated up at the top there, in case you're already asking that question. I can't tell you why.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, let's get the OCD going then. As soon as this one comes out. Actually, no, that's a waste. Since we built them. There you go. They're all pretty much coming out at the same time now. If not exactly the same time. Oh, look at that! GG! Plus 1, 10,000. What? How much gold? That's a lot of gold. That's enough gold. Looks like we take the first round. Get ready for round 2. I bet I get Naga again. Oh, we balanced the team, so I've swapped over. I think. Or is this just where I'm looking at? Did it glitch? Poor else. Hey.
Engine's running.
Oh, yeah! Where's the ones that blow up? Lunatic Goblin.
Yeah, baby.
Your building is
Yeah! I'm going to see how many of those I can build. Although
I'm
this
all
is probably
geared
going to
up.
cost us the game.
I can handle that.
I should probably build the furthest away so that my units, at least at the start, aren't at the front getting killed and they can get
Let's roll out.
there. So I'm going to build like the next couple up here. So they got the furthest travel time, so they stay near the back of the forces. So they're less likely to be picked off before they find something to explode on. But the thing is, I like the sappers so much that it's going to be a case of, can I do the right thing and stop building them? You don't really want them to blow up on something that's got almost no health though, because you're not going to get much value. So this next corrupted treant might be getting the fizz. Although the sappers aren't really doing all that much damage. I guess they're probably better versus
More gold is required.
clumps of archers and stuff like that. I want to see if they're building any air.
I'm all geared up. The engine's running.
The Iron Golem was pretty good. Like, when I saw one of them come out with that Adamantite Golem, or whatever it's called, he was really, really powerful. So it's not a bad idea to maybe hold on to a bit of cash to go for him, especially since they look like they've got characters that do magic damage. If he has heavy armor, though, I guess he's not so... No, he had, like, divine armor or something like that. He's got medium armor, this one. I might actually save up for that. As much as I love the sappers, I like winning, too. So I might save up for that.
Let's roll out.
And then I'll upgrade it as well to get that sort of divine aura. So yeah, I think we can't really go sappers, even though they're funny. Just need a bit more gold. And the income obviously isn't very good at this stage, but it's not that much to ask for an extra 70-ish gold. Queens of Pain doing their curse. That is a bit nasty, actually. I should get the blast off. I'm doing it!
Engine's running.
People are going to have a go at me. I know you're going to have a go at me. But the blast staff has been bought. The gold will come through.
I'm all
It
geared
will
up.
be worth your weight. Weight on gold, no doubt about it. You just need to angle it so it last hits the units up here, like that.
Let's roll out.
Because it has a certain range. So if you stay at like the maximum range of the unit you're trying to hit, you're more likely to get the last hit with it. And it's paying for itself. Look at the gold. This is crazy.
I can handle that.
Amazing value.
Let's roll out. Yeah, baby. Let's roll out.
Alright, let's try the last hit that.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, so much gold.
Roll out.
Look at all these.
I'm on top.
That golem is coming in no time.
Roll out.
I can't
Yeah, baby.
make it attack.
Let's roll out.
It does it automatically, sporadically, but you can already... If you were counting up, I must have got like, probably about 80 gold from that.
Let's roll out.
So that already, you know, did a good job of not only defending the pain a fair bit too.
Let's roll out. I can handle that. Let's roll out.
Get it?
I'm on top of it. Let's roll out.
This guy is really kicking ass.
I can handle that.
I want to be hitting the necromancer, not the skeleton.
I can handle that. I'm on top of it. Let's roll out. I'm on top
Save that spot next to my racks.
of that.
What do you mean? Oh, I see.
Our warriors have engaged.
Next to your racks and build a power plant there.
All systems go.
Where's that?
I'm all
Just
geared
ping,
up.
be easier. This thing, like there.
All systems go. I'm on top of it.
Power plant. Where's the power plant?
More gold is required.
Okay.
Let's roll out.
So don't block that. I won't build there then.
I can handle that. Yeah, baby.
Required.
Let's
Blast
roll
staff,
out.
come back. Oh! It's time to get the golem. I'm going to build him over here, nearest them. Oh, I can't. I'm going to build it there, if that's alright, Kappa, if you don't mind.
Your building.
Slightly near the front and closest to this lane, other than building it here.
What you got?
I guess it's a question of, do you want to split your buildings? Because at least if your buildings are split, they're less likely to all be destroyed, but at the same time, they're not all grouped together as quickly and neatly and
Engines running.
compactly as they could be. Of course, I could just be overthinking it.
Let's roll out.
Right, aim up.
I'm on top of it. Yeah.
We want those long ranges. There we go.
On top of it.
I'm trying to position this bad boy as well as I can.
I'm on top of it. I can handle that. Yeah.
Wish I built the golem higher. What? Nonsense. Power plant gives an AoE buff. Well, the power plant's going like there.
Our warriors have engaged.
So it's
the
just going to
enemy.
miss out, is it?
I'm all geared up. All systems
Can't be
go.
that bad. Cheer up. 500 gold? Well, I better start building something.
Let's roll out.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I can handle that.
Just have to live with it. They don't seem to be doing anything really different. So,
I'm
magic
all geared
damage,
up.
please. Anything that does magic damage? Not actually that much that does magic damage for me. So that's another thing, is you might want to coordinate with your allies to see if they've got units that do magic damage. Because right now, doesn't look like I have much
Warriors have engaged.
that does
the
magic
enemy.
damage. Although I've got the shield generator. Should I just build that? That costs wood. Or I could just get another golem. Fine, I'll build the
Let's
golem one
roll
here
out.
then. I'll build a second one, alright? How about that, mate? And then you can have your little buff as
All
well.
systems go. I'm all geared
Our
up.
warriors have engaged. the enemy.
On top of it. Yeah, baby. I'm on top of it. Let's roll out. I can handle that. I'm on top of it.
Problem solved, people? About your little buff auras
On top
that I haven't had too much experience with.
I can handle that. What you got? Yeah, baby.
Gyrocopters might not be a bad choice now that dragons are coming to play.
Let's roll out. Yeah, baby.
That's not a bad rescue strike.
I'm on top of it.
I'm going to go and get some gyrocopters, but I'm going to build it slightly higher up, just so it doesn't interfere with other people in case they want to build there or whatever they're doing.
I'm on top of it.
Lord Piggy, I'm owning this. So far, I've got one win.
Let's roll out.
That's 100% win rate so far.
I'm all geared up. All systems go. Engines running.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Right, got enough wood for the upgrade. Definitely just need the gold. It's a lot of gold. So either just keep building a lot of crappy units. Critic Max. Hope that I lose so you can enjoy one more round. I was wondering that might be some people's opinion on it. We'll have to see how the game goes round. Fine, I'll go for some greedy income then. Get a shitty tank.
I'm on top of it. I can handle that.
Wow, what the hell is that all about?
I'm all
Our
geared up.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
All systems go.
More gold is required.
If I keep building the shitty tanks... So this unit can't attack flying units. You must turn off unit production before you can upgrade. Yep, yep, yep. Can't attack air. To be fair, their air seems to be under control right now. The dragons are obviously annoying, but they're not really a huge threat. So I don't think the tanks are particularly needed. Might go for the mine layer one. Maximum mines over times. What else can I do? Perhaps we go back to the explosive goblins.
Let's roll out.
Because you can't go wrong with goblins.
On top of it. Yeah, baby.
Our warriors
Aye.
have
All geared
engaged
up.
the enemy.
I've got enough for the power plant, so I just need to save up now. Then I'll get your precious power plant. 2-all on rescue strikes.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
More gold is required.
Go. I'm on top of it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's roll out.
We have liftoff.
I can handle that.
Okay, no complaining.
I'm on top of it.
The power plant is built. Display
Our
range.
warriors have engaged.
So everything in its very immediate radius. So that would be the best one to upgrade, I guess, next when I can. So what does this power plant do? Looks like it increases the armor of nearby buildings by 2. Empowered buildings have a 50% chance every 4 seconds to get a negative buff on them removed. If a building with power armor spawns a unit, so if a building with power armor spawns a unit, the unit gains plus 20% damage, extra armor, and 100%. So you want to buy your strongest buildings in, I understand. Increases the mana regeneration of nearby buildings as well. That's not a bad little one as well. But you probably want 2 power plants. So like another one built here, where I built this tank factory, sort of deal. So it can again affect another bunch of buildings. Oh, that corrupted annihilator. Not standing for much crap. Ah! But he goes
Our
down.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay. Power armor. Ammo. Increases the damage of nearby towers. Alright. That's really the less impressive one. Lord Piggy, how much are you going to complain about my gaming right now? Because so far, as far as I can tell,
Our warriors have
I seem to be
engaged
doing a pretty effective job.
We have liftoff.
And I did last game too. I paid attention to all of the armor types that they have. Everything that they do in terms of damage, their abilities. Produce the correct type of units in accordance to it. And you're still not happy. Well, backseat gamers be backseat gamers.
Engine's running.
They're almost like a second level of hater, aren't they? They're not like people that hate you, but they're on that kind of level where they just complain all the time. Nothing is ever good enough for them. No matter what you do, you could just play a game to 99% efficiency and they'll be like, where's the other 1%? Where's the other 1%, mate? I don't know where that other 1% is. Where is it? What did you do with the 1%? It's not good enough. I need 1%.
Have liftoff.
Well, just to prove a point, I'm going to make more sappers now.
Baby. Let's roll out.
Your building is
I'm
complete.
on
Your
top.
building is complete. Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, Lord Piggy, you're looking to get banned at the moment. You're looking for a ban there, Lord Piggy, are you? You should be encouraging me that I'm trying to learn this game and put effort into it. If you just keep giving me too much negativity, that just sends a bad vibe and just says to me, well, fuck it, what's the point? Also, more goblins.
Yeah, baby. Let's roll out.
Your building is complete.
Especially since they got a grouped up clump of units.
They came from behind.
More
All systems
sappers.
go.
Our
Ah,
warriors
you
have
blocked my
engaged
sapper
the
train.
I can handle that.
enemy. Your building is complete.
Wreck it crew here.
Yeah. Anti-air. Well, we got a rescue strike.
I'm all geared up. Yeah, baby.
Your building is complete.
What you got?
That's a really good spot for rescue strike before they get much further. Boom! Come on! Where's my rescue strike? My guy's not in range for it.
I'm on top of it.
That'll do. And the fucking dragon's got out of the range because you have to be much closer to use it than I realised. I thought you could just use it from global range. Anyway, let's keep the sapper scout.
Your building is complete.
On
Your
top of it.
building is your building is complete. Your building
And
is
lift up.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
All systems go. Let's roll out. Yeah, baby.
It's alright, we got this. Sappers will deal with that.
Our warriors
Let's
have
roll out.
engaged the enemy.
Lift up.
I can handle that. Let's roll out.
Your building is complete.
Engine's running. I can handle that.
Yeah, we're making a comeback. Don't worry about it.
All systems go. Yeah, baby.
Your
What you
building
got?
is complete.
I'm on top of it.
And lift up.
All systems go. What you got? I can handle that.
Our warriors have engaged.
Okay, I'll try to get some of the stuff that costs wood now. Perhaps another power plant. How about that?
Yeah, baby.
Like a power plant in front.
Our
I can handle
warriors
that.
have engaged the enemy.
I'm on top of it. Let's
Your
roll
building
out.
is complete.
And lift up.
I can handle that. Let's roll out.
Your building is
I'll tell you what, if I end up winning this round, everyone has to apologise. Oh, I can blow up on the dragons that are ensnared.
Engine's running.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, baby.
I would upgrade the golem.
Let's
I want to
roll out.
upgrade the golem. But I also want to get more golem factories around this. It's all about the golems. Get one after this.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What you got?
Upgrade
And
finished. Our
lift up.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm all geared up.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What you got? Yeah, baby.
And lift up.
Your building is complete.
Well, none of these tanks can attack air.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our allies' town needs help. Upgrade finished.
Ah,
Upgrade finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
oh, this unit still can't attack. But he's got rocket. There we go. Steam tanks are always overpowered. Ah,
I can handle that.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building.
I'm on top of it.
Upgrade finished. Upgrade
Engine's running.
building is complete.
Go, my little sappers, go!
Let's roll out. Yeah, baby.
Your
I'm
building
on top of it. Let's roll out.
this town needs help.
Quick, repair the tank factory.
I'm all geared up.
How did we lose? Oh, look at that! Most units killed, most creep spawning builders, most special units, goes to high rates, but screw that guy, and most damage dealt with RS. By far the most valuable player on the team. Okay. I swear you guys just like to freaking... You just want to be miserable, don't you? Let's face it. You just want to be angry. Have some fun for once in your life. Make a sapper or two.
Make for the trees.
Oh!
Let's run.
It's the O-powered night elf.
Your building is complete.
Should have built the chaos druids though. They're the real overpowered ones.
Make for the trees.
Okay. Looks like they've got corrupted ancient of war as well. No, hang on a second. You're corrupted. I was thinking that was night elf for a second. Let's see what comes out then, shall we, people, and analyse correctly. But to be quite frank with you, I'm just going to build a bunch of druids, simply because they are really strong at the start. And they're also going to wreck anything. It doesn't matter what they're going to build, druids. So they do extra damage to light, they take extra damage from normal. Do extra damage to medium, take extra damage from magic. So you've got an all-rounder here. So you want to do units that do magic damage, normal damage, magic and normal. Magic is 230 gold for me, which is quite a lot.
More gold is required.
Not impossible though.
More gold is required.
But the druids are always good.
Gold is required.
Show me the path.
Just need a bit more gold.
Let's run. Just do it. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Some Nike advert.
I stand ready. Make for the trees. Your building is complete.
They got off to a relatively strong start. One might make an assumption. Time to get that blast star value. I don't think we should need to... Why have we got light tanks anyway already? Doesn't that seem a bit early?
I stand ready.
By the great wind.
There's no time to rest. Guide. I stand ready.
I would upgrade archers, but they're getting insta-gift at the moment. 200 gold for the upgrade. 260 gold for the Sage Druid.
Engage the enemy.
Since they've still got a group of units though, the archers with the ranged multi-shot might actually be pretty good. Because they're always going to be hitting a decent chunk of units. But I obviously need another 100 gold, which isn't exactly coming anytime soon. So I'm starting to wonder whether it should be spent on blast stuff instead. Because that was very good beforehand. And versus these early rushes, I might hold out to get the upgraded archer, but she's just getting killed as soon as possible. I think I need to go for blast
There's
staff.
no time to rest. Let's run. Just do it.
By the great wind.
Because there's no point upgrading the archers for them to just get insta-gibbed as soon as they come out. We need to clear some of these mobs.
Show me the path. I see. Let's run. As fast as I can. Make for the trees. Which way? As fast as I can. I see. There's no time to rest. Make for the trees.
Are you guys even repairing? Am I the only one repairing?
Just do it. Our warriors
Hi.
engaged.
No one's repairing that castle.
I'll get there on time.
By the great winds I come.
Let's run. As fast as I can. Let's run. Just do it. I'll get there on time. Make for the trees. Our warriors have engaged the enemies.
Oh, I didn't know you could repair the tank then. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Still don't know if it's better than Sappers.
No time to rest.
Hi!
Well, I'll wait for one more archer then upgrade, I suppose. To be fair, the upgraded archers, are they even needed at this point? Because they've not got the same group of units.
I stand.
I might just focus on the
By the
druids.
great winds I come.
Because there's not even a group of 3 units to multi-shot right now.
Upgrade finished. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Thank you, Fido. Okay. The old Axe Master. Pretty tanky as all hell, but does take a lot of damage to magic. He could get carried away. So yeah, archers would have been a bad pick right now, because they'd just be getting like 1 shot like this. Well, 2 shot then.
Show me the path.
Need these powerful druids. The 60 to 90 chaos damage is what we need. They've got a good group of different armor types, so there's not really any particular unit I can build that's going to be specifically great against them all, aside from chaos. Although they do seem to favour a little bit the old heavy, I think, with medium being second place.
Which way?
Perhaps the pillaged hut does come in next.
By the great winds.
I guess I could use my...
I stand.
But I don't think it needs to be used just yet, does it? I always want to try to hoard it as much as possible. Let's get this.
Let's run. I'll get them on time. What news? Let's run. I see. As fast as I can.
By the great winds.
As long as we can deal with those mobs. They'll be stacking around this for now.
There's no time.
Get that value. Plus also the blast staff.
For the trees.
It's doing what it needs to do.
As fast as I can. Our
Want this
warriors
group of mobs,
have
really.
shown me the path.
We do seem to be grouping them up though for the chaos splash.
What news?
So they're also getting a little bit... I mean, we probably still do need a rescue strike, to be honest, but... I don't think it's going to be a better time than now, really. Like, here.
They're on top.
That's about as much value as you're going to get, and then it's clear. So yeah, I don't think you're going to get any better value than that.
Our warriors have engaged.
I can get fairy dragons. They haven't got much in the way of anti-air aside from ground units. So let's go get the fairy dragons.
Your building just
The blast staff stacks, I did not know that.
which way?
But I don't think you guys would enjoy me spending all that money on blast staffs. I'm pretty sure they're somewhat redundant at this stage. Because they're clearly not having too much of an impact versus his mobs.
There's no time to rest. Just stand ready.
Probably want to stop trying to repair the tanks now.
Show me the
Repair the main. Hopefully we don't have to use another rescue strike, otherwise that really sucks. Those rifles at the back doing loads of damage.
by the great wind.
what news?
Well, there goes a relatively shitty rescue strike, and our last one. Okay,
I stand ready.
I might need to start getting the blessing buildings so we can stay strong.
Engage the enemy. Just do it. Your building is complete. As fast as I
Trust it that has a global cooldown.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Chat demands the Iron Golem.
Just do it. I stand ready. Let's run. Your building is
Couple of buffers. I mean, if we can't come back from this, then that is GG.
By the great wind.
That entangle, though, from the Sage Druid on the Axe Master is pretty damn nifty. But we need more DPS behind it.
show me the path.
Well, I think we're out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Castle Fight. I don't think there's much of a comeback now.
Hi!
So those human players that built too many tanks, cough cough. Thank you very much.
By the great wind.
Well, there it is. GG. If you like to see this, then perhaps you might want to check out a custom game. Not a custom game, sorry. An actual game. More like a game I covered on my other channel, which is youtube.com/WTii1, called Minion Masters. It's like a single-player solo version of this, although you can play multiplayer as well. You either play against the environment, like, you know, the player versus environment, PvE, the versus computer, or you can play against other people to compete in daily quests and such like that. If that sounds interesting to you, check the video in the link description below, because that is basically from what I could ascertain, a kind of pay-to-win style. I don't think it was particularly pay-to-win, but it did feel a little bit that. But you could at least still play it if you wanted something to just play on your mobile phone, or at least... It's a sort of game that they could do on mobile. I think Clash Royale is for the mobile phone, so you might not be able to find a mobile phone, but you could possibly find it, definitely on the PC. This ain't... What? Oh, I'm being chastised. I can't say the word now. Why do people hate me so much? I get in so much trouble. All I'm doing is just trying to help my other channel out. If you like this, which I'm sure you did have some fun watching this, then you might want to check out the Minion Masters video and make your mind up for yourself. It's in the video description. You be the judge. Check it out. The chat urges you to, and I do too. So take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.